Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today's video resonates with me a little bit. I'm currently suing Northumbria Police for a very similar situation to this. I can't reveal too much about the case as it's currently ongoing and I don't want to jeopardise it. But more information will follow regarding that in due course. Don't forget to stop the video if you'd like to read all of the information on the screen. In this episode we're covering Section 47 of the Terrorism Act, Section 50 of the Police Reform Act, and police brutality. This episode was only made possible thanks to the hard work of KoleeBerks. Please see the description below for his channel, the original video and the follow-on footage link to this. Please give him the credit he deserves. I know his real name isn't KoleeBerks, but for all intents and purposes, that's what we're going to call him. Let's get into it. On the 28th of September 2020, Mr. Berks had recently dropped a friend off at the airport, so he decided to pay a visit to a police station close by. Very quickly this turns from a routine visit to an arrest, which saw Mr. Berks get strip searched and sit in a cell for over 4 hours. Here's the footage.
Yeah, a bit of a spontaneous one today. This is High Wycombe. I was dropping somebody off at Heathrow and figured, why not? So yeah, a bit of a random one. I ain't got the tripod or anything like that, but yeah, this is what's going on? Yeah, this is High Wycombe police station. Just gonna finish up these last few ones, like in Berkshire and whatnot, and then we'll be back to London, back to the Wild West. So yeah, I'll pick this up when we've got some activity. No, I'm doing an audit of the police station.
So you're gonna do it?
No,
Who do you work for?
I don't work for anyone.
What do you mean you're doing an audit?
I'm doing an audit of the police station. Do you not know what an audit is?
No, tell me, talk to me. What is an audit? Tell me what an audit is.
It's like when you film the comings and goings of a police station.
Yeah, I don't think you can do that, mate. At least give me some ID. You can off.
What? What did you say?
Unless you've got ID, you can't be filming the comings and goings from a police
Yes, I
station.
can, mate. I'm an independent journalist. Why have you told me to f*** off?
Show me some ID.
I don't need to show you ID, mate. I'm working. I don't need an ID for journalism. Why are you telling me to f*** off?
At this time,
Are you feeling alright?
we are detaining you.
For what?
But you have to Yo, what the fuck?
Yo, chill. What's this all about?
Hey, what's this all about, bro? Relax.
What's this about? I won't relax. What do you mean relax?
Relax.
What's this all about?
Relax, trust me.
Why?
Relax.
What have I done to you?
Relax.
What? Oh my god. Oh my god. Seriously. 7351, yeah? Is your body worn on? What have I done? It's not applying to film for public. What do I not?
Sorry,
You haven't even told me why you're fucking detaining me. And why do you have you need me as well?
You didn't relax.
Mate, how are you needing me, bro? What is wrong with you, man? Chill, give me that. Oh my word. I can't believe that. What's your name? I'm gonna see for you. Leave me again, man.
What do you mean, leave you again? I'll do what I need to do.
Yeah, I
You're
bet
going to
you
do a
would.
thing.
But there's not a lot I can do. Well, look at the size of you
I
too.
know.
I'm chill, I'm calm, bro. I'm chill.
Yeah, it's got a man here, isn't it?
Seriously, look at this. It's 7351.
4642 7351.
What's your name?
You don't need to know my name.
Get off me, man. Look at
you
your
get
hands.
off
Who
me?
have you been punching?
Face that fucking way.
This comes to issue. I'm chill, I'm good, man. Right, what are you looking at me for then? Why are you searching me? So under what section are you?
Section 1.
Section 1 of what?
Pace.
Section 1 of pace. So you're saying terrorist, it's not adding up, lads. This is illegal. You're going to get sued in the civil court. You're going to get sued. Let me get my phone.
So, at the moment, what you are saying?
For a search, yeah, go on. I can't believe that.
You can't be videoing.
I can.
People
I
can't.
can,
No,
mate.
you fucking
Yes, I can.
can't. That's
Yes, I
why
can.
you're
Yes,
being
I can.
detained.
Yes, I can.
No, you
So you
can't.
said section 1 of pace, you said section 43 of what? What's the grounds for the search, sir? What's the grounds for the search?
Just relax yourself.
What's the grounds for the search?
I will
What
tell
are you
you.
expecting to find?
I will tell you.
Not cool, bro. Not cool. Get your hand off me, man. Get your hand off me, mate.
At the moment. No. I ain't gonna get my
You got a problem, man. You got on a power trip. You don't even know what you're saying, do you? No, you don't.
Terrorism threat is severe, okay? There is intelligence to suggest terrorists, I'm not saying you are one, can target.
So if I'm not a terrorist, then why are you searching me under terrorist legislation? A police station has never been a
Suspicion.
station.
You are recording a police station
From a public place. Yeah.
Right?
It's not an
That
offence.
can then be used as intelligence, right?
Alright.
To target police officers.
When's the last time a
I'm
police
not saying
station
you
has
have
been
done it, I'm not saying you have, I'm saying that is intelligence at the moment. So at the moment you're all detained on suspicion of terrorism offences and PC 735 in Code Thomas, PC 4642 Kent, Wickham Neighbourhood Department, right? We'll be searching for any articles linked
So what are you
to
expecting to find?
to you, okay?
What specific items?
Anything that can be connected to terrorism
Such as
offences
what?
or targeted police officers.
Like what?
Right?
IEDs,
So you're
bombs?
going to be searched, right, by
maps.
myself. At the end of the search, you'll be entitled to what's called a misgrounded, right?
Alright.
That's your receipt to say that you've been searched. Like my details on it.
Go on, crack on, mate. Crack on, mate. I told you what an audit is. I was literally explaining it, and then you've come off and told me to fuck off and this and that. So if I had an ID, what, that just means I'm not a terrorist?
Details to who you are, who you work with, that's all. Alright?
So that means I'm a terrorist, is it? So you're saying section 1 of PACE, and you're saying section 43 terrorist, like, slam dunk win in court, doesn't
No
it?
one said to you.
Slam dunk win. Slam dunk win. Alright, get on with it.
What have you got on your return?
Nothing, mate.
Nothing.
I've got lip balm, car keys, and that's it. Maybe a few snotty tissues, and that's it.
So what's this audit for then?
Big man, you just need me in the back.
So what's this
You
audit
think I'm
for
gonna
then?
answer questions
What's this
to you?
audit for
You think
then?
I'm gonna answer questions
Because
to you?
you're full of rubbish. You can't
man,
film
get out of it, man.
the coming to
Get
go
out.
from a police station
Yeah,
without a
of course I can.
reasonable excuse.
Well,
Well,
if you'd given me a chance to explain, I would have explained it.
You know it's illegal. To
It's
be
not
inside a
illegal.
police station.
No, it's not. This is a public pavement, lad.
Not inside.
It's a public pavement, mate.
I saw you in the police station.
Inside where? It's not a film to film. It's not a crime to
Well, it is,
film.
it
Well, then
is,
arrest
that's
me
what I'm
then.
telling you.
Arrest me then.
That's why you've been detained.
Yeah, detained. You said it's a crime. If you suspect someone of doing a crime, I'd expect you to arrest them. You need to have a word with this guy, Kent, man. Flipping me and people in the back of man. When I've already been put detained.
You should have relaxed your arms
If
then.
you wait, you're a big man, yeah.
It's just something you're not.
Something I'm not. I don't leave people in the back when they're across.
Tell him how you
You get me out of custody, I'm not doing this. What, have I posted something anyway? I don't even know who you are. You get me out of custody. But what about when you're happy that the search is done? You then get me out of custody. Can you please pass my phone? Why, man?
I'll come on phone to insert. I'll tell
My
you now. I'll
property,
tell you
though.
now. It is illegal to fuck
No, it's not.
inside those.
Alright, go check up on that legislation and come back. Then we'll discuss whether or not it's illegal. It's not illegal. Can you please get me out of custody? There's no need. I haven't resisted anything. I don't pose a threat. So what was your name again? Please, Mr. Thomas, let me have my phone. So what's the reason? I don't understand. Are you satisfied I don't have any items relating to... Oh, then I'll be on my way. There's no need to keep me in cuffs for this long, man. Come on.
I could arrest you, okay, because it is illegal to record
It's not. Alright, arrest me then. You're not even looking at me, bro. If I pose that much of a threat, like...
I'm just going to wait for Mark. Yeah. I'll just wait for a second before we release it. Yeah, that's fine. As I said, you were searching by myself under Section 47 Terrorism Act.
Oh my god, you said section 43, now you're saying section 47. Oh my days. Oh my days. I can't believe this.
Put it all on record, you can listen back.
I will listen back, don't worry about that. Can we get me out of cuffs now, please, lads?
Great. Do you get his name details? Do it now.
You're not going to get my ID.
Right, if you refuse to call any details, well, we can arrest
That's
you.
section 50 of the Police Reform Act, not section 47. Under this legislation, I don't need to give you my ID.
We can arrest you, well, take you to the police station to obtain your details.
Under what legislation is that? Under what legislation can you do that, mate?
Are you going to give me your name?
No. Why? Why would I, bro?
Date of birth or
Under,
not?
nah, man. Under Section 47, you don't have powers to obtain my details. If you said Section 50 of the Police Reform
Yeah,
Act,
but you're detained
fair
for
enough.
Section
47,
You're
read
not-
the
you're not-
legislation.
you're not
Doesn't say
arrested.
anything
You're
about.
not arrested,
Doesn't say
are
anything
you?
about details. All right, you got me. Unfortunately.
Yeah, for you, mate. I'm getting paid.
Yeah, you're getting paid to knee people in the back.
Yeah, exactly. Feel alright.
Yeah, it felt good, man. This guy's getting paid to knee people in the back whilst they're cuffed. Asking me, does it feel alright and that? Yeah, it felt great.
Good.
What is like your issue, bro? Like,
You're my issue.
what have I done to you, mate? I don't have to listen to you. I haven't committed an offence, mate. I'm filming
have.
from a pavement, mate.
You're
I'm filming-
committing an offence
No,
right
I'm
now
not.
by not
No,
providing details.
I'm not, mate. I'm
Under
not.
Section 50 of the Police Reform Act.
No,
you're
because you
committing
said
an
no,
offence
mate. Because you
by
said
not
something
providing
about
your
Section
name,
47.
name,
Yeah, that's Section 47. What we search you under. What we search you under, what we arrest you under are two different things.
Don't have to give my details, mate.
Right,
Section
just-
50 is
just
for
bear-
antisocial behaviour. What antisocial behaviour have I used?
I refuse to be detailed.
That's not antisocial behaviour, mate. You don't know what you're talking
You
about,
have
mate.
no clue.
You're the one that
Just-
don't have a
just
clue,
bear
bro.
in
If I
mind-
didn't say Section 50, you wouldn't even have brought it up.
If you take it to the police station, you can get the details by force. And you can take fingerprints by force.
I'm not in the system, mate. I'm not in the system. So you won't get my details. You'd love what? To use force. Why have you got such an issue, mate? I've literally done nothing to you.
You're being difficult.
I can be difficult, mate. It's within my rights to be
But you're
difficult.
wrong. That's the thing.
I'm not wrong,
Because
mate.
very shortly, if we don't have your details, you're going to be getting nicked.
Alright.
So that means you're wrong. 20 past 9.
Nice. You don't know. You don't have a clue, man. You honestly don't have a clue. Would you mind just stopping the recording on my phone? No? Just stop it so it doesn't keep recording.
No,
Probably in your best interest, no?
this is on the board.
Yeah, but I'm not going to get that back, am I? What? For an unlawful stop and search?
Right, if you're going to
I've
take
heard
this-
Section 43, Section 1 of case, Section 47. Yeah. Yeah, but it'll go missing, won't it, Thomas? Because it always does, mate. I know how these things work. I'm very sceptical. For some reason, can you believe it or not, I don't trust the police. Do you think after what's just happened, do you know how many different sections I've heard? I've heard Section 1, Section 43, Section 47, Section 50, and fucking no.
Like we said, what we search you under and what we arrest you under are different things, alright?
I'm being reasonable. Can I stop my phone?
You're not being reasonable.
Alright, if you keep my phone and turn and stop the recording and uncuff me, I'll give you my details. How about that? Alright then.
I'm confident, I don't know who you are, do I? It could be dangerous to myself.
I'm not going to be a danger. I'm pretty sure you know that I'm not a danger. You searched me. You're a big man. You got pepper spray. You got all this stuff. What am I going to do against you? Look at the size of you, mate.
But
Yes, but what? What can I do to harm you, bro? You're professionally trained to deal with people. Yeah, but I haven't been... So I'd like you to meet PC Lewis Kent 4246. Mr. Kent is fond of using four-letter words when addressing members of the public that are engaging in lawful activity that he doesn't necessarily agree with. He doesn't rely on legislation or the law to determine if somebody is right or wrong, because after all, that would mean actually having to know the law, and God forbid a serving police officer of 6 years should have to know that. So when Lewis's public order swearing strategy doesn't work, he's got no problems resorting to excessive force to make sure his point is heard. Kneeing members of the public in the back once they are already subdued was one of the strategies in Lewis's excessive force arsenal. All whilst this was going on, I noticed that he actually had bruises on his knuckles, so reassuring me that Lewis was in fact no stranger to violence, and such measures were probably commonplace for him. You know, if you were ever in doubt or needed reminding, this video clearly demonstrates that Thames Valley Police do in fact employ criminals themselves.
Section 47A is an act in law which gives officers the right to search in specified areas or places. This must be authorised by a senior police officer. This power gives the authorised officer the right to search in a few areas, but in relation to this video, they'd be allowed to search any pedestrian in that specified place. One of many errors by these officers is their misuse of the section required, and not even following the rules on the section of law they quoted. I believe they're meant to use Section 43 of the Terrorism Act, the act which was used on myself. Section 43 of the Terrorism Act allows a constable to stop and search a person whom he reasonably suspects to be a terrorist, and to discover whether he has in his possession anything which may constitute evidence that he is a terrorist. This act doesn't need to be authorised to be used, but the officer still needs to formulate that reasonable suspicion using evidence either provided to the officer or using what they themselves have seen. Videoing in public is not a valid defence for the officers for using any of the quoted powers. One of the biggest issues with this was clearly the knee at the back of the legs of Mr. Berks. It wasn't needed, it was clearly inappropriate from the police. They may or may not have had the right to search Mr. Berks, but what is known is there are rules around appropriate use of force for certain interactions, and it's clear to me that this was inappropriate use of force. Mr. Berks was jumped on, then kneed in the back of the legs. That's not how police should operate. Unless they suspect you that his phone was a small bomb or something, which is absolutely ridiculous. Section 50 of the Police Reform Act compels a person who they suspect is engaged or is engaging in antisocial behaviour to give the person's name and address to that constable. If you fail to provide that information or give false information, you are liable upon conviction of a fine no greater than a level 3 of the standard scale. In layman's terms, it's £1,000 fine. So in the news article which states officer faces sack over unreasonable force claims, there's an example where a police officer, under 2 separate occasions, pepper sprayed 2 people in the face and used abusive language. Now obviously in KoleeBerks' situation there wasn't any pepper spray, but there absolutely was physical force and swearing, inappropriate language as they would put it. And this constable here, Suleiman Hamid Taj Ahmed, based in Slough Police Station, basically faces the sack because of it. I'm not quite sure why KoleeBerks' abusers haven't faced some sort of repercussion. You tell me. But there is absolutely examples where officers who do act inappropriately do face charges or dismissal. Unfortunately, not as many as would like to see, because when someone abuses such extreme power that police forces have, the consequences should be vast, and it shouldn't be tolerated at all. For this interaction, the police get an F. They had the right to ask Mr. Burke what he's doing. That isn't an issue at all. We've covered stop and account in previous episodes. What is an issue is how quickly they ignore what he said, stuck the cuffs on him, kneed him in the back, convinced a sergeant to allow a strip search, strip him naked and leave him in a cell for 4 hours. The officers should be found guilty of ABH and false imprisonment. I've linked Mr. Burke's follow-on videos in the description, which there's 2, but sadly the case runs dry. I believe this may be due to Mr. Burke's being incarcerated at His Majesty's prison. The rating I'm going to give Mr. Berks isn't because of any of the aspersions out there or assumptions made. I purely rate interactions based on what I see and know from this interaction. That's it. Mr. Berks gets a B+, because he didn't do anything wrong to get cuffed. He wasn't aggressive or abusive. He was rightly frustrated, but he resisted being put into a police car, which caused him to get charged with obstructing police. And sadly, he gave them the idea to try and arrest him for failing to comply with Section 50 of the Police Reform Act. He admitted these were his fault, and in hindsight he wouldn't do the same again, and he is human like all of us. If you like this teardown, please give us a like, share, subscribe and leave a comment, and thanks again for watching. Take care.